My fiancé asked for a break to date her ex, saying she'd come back if it didn't work. So I made sure she came back to nothing. We'd been together for 4 years, engaged for 6 months, wedding planned for next June at this venue. We booked a year in advance. Everything was perfect until her ex moved back to town. His name was Derek, high school sweetheart who broke her heart when he moved to California for some tech job. My fiancé Jessica swore she was over him, said I was the best thing that ever happened to her. Then Derek showed up at her company's holiday party in December. Just got transferred back, wanted to reconnect as friends. I should have seen it coming. She started mentioning him constantly. Derek got promoted. Derek bought a house. Derek remembers this funny story from when they dated. By February, she was having coffee with him twice a week. I told her it made me uncomfortable, but she said I was being insecure, that they were just old friends catching up. Then one Tuesday night, she came home and sat me down at our kitchen table. She had this whole speech prepared. She said she needed to know if Derek was the one that got away, that she loved me, but she owed it to herself to explore these feelings. She wanted a break, 2 months to date Derek and see if they still had that spark. If it didn't work out, she'd come back and we'd get married like we planned. She actually said that, like I was some backup option she could just put on hold. I sat there staring at her, waiting for the punchline, but she was dead serious. She even had conditions. We'd keep the apartment since her name was on the lease. She'd stay at Derek's place during the break. I could stay in the guest room if I wanted or find somewhere else. And we'd keep the wedding date just in case. You know, in case Derek didn't work out and she decided I was good enough after all. I asked her if she was actually hearing herself right now. She got defensive, said she was being honest and mature about her feelings, that most people would just cheat instead of asking permission. Like I should be grateful she was giving me a heads up before running off with her ex. I told her fine, take your break, but I'm not waiting around like some pathetic backup plan. She looked surprised, like she expected me to fight for her or beg her to stay. She grabbed some clothes and left that night. Didn't even look back. The next morning, I called my buddy Marcus, who's a real estate agent, told him I needed to break my lease and find a new place immediately. Turns out there's a clause for domestic situations. I could get out with 30 days notice and 1 month's penalty, worth every penny. Then I called the wedding venue, canceled everything, lost the deposit, but I didn't care. Called the caterer, the photographer, the DJ, canceled it all. My mom was heartbroken when I told her, but she understood. She'd never really liked Jessica anyway. Next, I packed up every single thing I owned. Clothes, furniture, kitchen stuff, everything. My brother helped me move it all into a storage unit over 1 weekend. The apartment looked completely empty except for Jessica's stuff. But here's where it gets good. I changed my phone number, blocked her on everything. Email, social media, all of it. Then I told our mutual friends exactly what happened. That Jessica dumped me to date her ex and expected me to wait around. Most of them were disgusted. Stopped talking to her completely. By week 3, I'd moved into a new apartment across town. Started going to the gym every morning, picked up hobbies I'd let slide. I was actually doing pretty good. Then month 2 hit. Jessica started showing up at my old job during lunch. My coworkers told her I didn't work there anymore. I'd gotten a better offer at a different company and took it. She tried calling from different numbers, but I never answered. Left voicemails crying about how Derek wasn't who she remembered, how he was selfish and immature, how she made a terrible mistake and wanted to come home, except there was no home to come back to. The lease ended and I was long gone. The wedding was canceled. I had a new number, new apartment, new job. I'd erased her from my entire life in 8 weeks. My buddy Marcus told me she came by his office begging for my new address. He said I moved out of state, which wasn't true, but she believed it. Last I heard, Derek dumped her after 2 months because he realized they had nothing in common anymore. And Jessica's been trying to track me down ever since, but I made sure she came back to absolutely nothing.